Have you ever been absolutely certain about a memory, only to find out later that it was distorted or completely false? Welcome to the fascinating world of the misinformation effect, a psychological phenomenon that blurs the line between fact and fiction in our minds. In the world of psychology, the misinformation effect is a well-documented phenomenon. It refers to the tendency for post-event information to interfere with the memory of the original event. It's an intriguing concept, isn't it? A small piece of false information introduced after the fact can distort or completely change how we remember an event. For a vivid illustration of the misinformation effect, consider the groundbreaking study conducted by psychologist Elizabeth Loftus in the 70s. Loftus showed participants a series of slides depicting a car accident. After viewing the slides, participants received a questionnaire asking them to describe what they had seen. Some participants were asked, how fast were the cars going when they hit each other, while others were asked, how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other? The words hit and smashed were the misinformation in this experiment. When the word smashed was used, participants estimated the cars were going much faster than those who were asked with the word hit. Even more striking, when asked a week later if there was broken glass at the scene, those who heard smashed were more likely to say yes, even though there was no broken glass in the slides. This experiment demonstrates how easily our memories can be manipulated by misinformation. A single change in wording can significantly alter our recollection of an event. In another experiment by Loftus, participants were shown a video of a protest that turned violent. Later, some participants were told that the protesters were throwing rocks at the police, while others were told that the protesters were throwing feathers at the police. When asked to recall the event, those who were told about rocks remembered the protest as being more violent than it actually was. So what are the key takeaways about the misinformation effect? Firstly, our memories are not as reliable as we may think. They are not static but dynamic, constantly being reshaped by new information and experiences. Secondly, the misinformation effect shows us that our memories can be manipulated intentionally or unintentionally. This has profound implications, particularly in the realms of eyewitness testimony and the legal system, where the accuracy of memory can have life-altering consequences. Lastly, we must be aware that the information we consume after an event, especially from sources that may be biased or unreliable, can distort our recollections. This underscores the importance of critical thinking and fact-checking in our information-saturated society. In the end, the misinformation effect serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities and vulnerabilities of our memory system. It challenges us to question what we remember and why we remember it that way, opening up a fascinating dialogue about the nature of memory and perception. Remember, it's not always about believing what you remember, but remembering to question what you believe.